Let me show you how to design this Easter flyer in Adobe Photoshop. So the first thing I'm going to do is to give it a gradient fill. I'm going to come to my fill and adjustment layer and go to gradient. I will ensure you have this set to any of the colors. Okay. And then I'll go to where I have the text, the hexacodes. I'm going to copy this. Click this to paste. And I come here, click and paste. I click OK. OK once again, and I'm going to set this to, the style. I'm going to set it to radial, like so, and I'm going to adjust this. Okay, and then just ensure you follow my process. Then I'm going to increase the scale, take the scale higher. Click OK. Alright, so next up I'm going to bring in my background. I'm going to go to File, Place Embedded. And I'll leave a link to where you can have these documents in the description box. Alright. Double click to bring in my backgrounds. So I'm going to desaturate this image. Ensure you follow my process. I come down to my adjustment layer and I go to hue and saturation layer. Then I'm going to set the lightness, the saturation all the way down. Okay, come to layers, and I'm going to clip it to the gradient fill so it doesn't affect other layers as well. Sorry about that. I'm going to drag this down here and clip it to just the image layer so it doesn't affect the other layers. Perfect. So next up, I'm just going to adjust it, and I'm going to give it a layer mask. Take my brush tool, ensure your foreground color is set to black, and increase the size of the brush and just only brush off the image, the edges of the image. So I'm going to group all this and call it background. Ctrl G. I'm going to just name it background. Hit enter. Alright, so next up I'm going to bring in my image. And then I'm going to resize it. And then I'm going to group this, and I'm going to call it client image, or just say image. Perfect. Alright, so next up I'm going to start adding my text. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to bring in the logo. Once again, go to File, Place Embedded, Logo, click Place, and I'm going to resize the logo. And then I'm going to create a new layer. So I come down right here to create a new layer, and then I go to my marquee tool right here, take the rectangular marquee tool, and just draw a little, just draw a line. And then I swap this, change the foreground color to white. Then I take my paint bucket tool somewhere here, and then I just click on it, something like so. And then I come to select and deselect. Alright, so I'm going to take my text tool and add the name of the church, and I'm going to change the font to a Poppins. I'm going to come here and type Poppins rather. Oh, that's not okay. Let me go for a Montserrat. Alright, Poppins should be somewhere here. Okay, let me do that again. Oh, that's it. Poppins is right here. Let me just go for a medium. Just reposition it, something like this. Now I'm going to group all this and call it logo. Shift Ctrl G to group, and I'm going to call it logo. Then I can just go ahead and resize it a bit. Perfect. So if you are finding this video useful already, please like the video, leave a comment in the comment section. If you have any question, of course, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section and I will attend to them as soon as possible. So next up, we're going to start adding our text. I'm going to take my text to press letter T. Then I'm going to type in the word happy. Now I'm going to change this to, okay, let me double click, go to my character panel. I'm going to change this to Quilla. I think it's Quilla, the font, Quilla, Q-U-I, yeah, that's it, Quilla regular. And expand it to fill up the space. So I'm going to duplicate it by holding Alt key, click and drag. Change this to Sunday. Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be Easter. Let me change this to Easter. Sorry about that. Cool. And then I'm just going to resize it. All right, then once again, I'm going to take my text to once again. Press the letter T on the keyboard and type in the word service. So I'm going to go for the font. I'm going to take the font Barrett Street. All these fonts will be in the document in the resource files. Barrett Street. I hope I got that right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to change this to a bright yellow color. So I'm going to come to my character panel once again. Okay, go for a bright yellow color. Okay, that's it. Just resize it a bit. So I'm going to group all this and I'm going to call it caption. Or you can use, of course, you can use any notation of your choice. Now I'm going to duplicate this and turn off one of the layers. And I'm going to rasterize, convert to a smart object. And then I'll also rasterize this because I want to add some effect to this text. All right. So I'm going to come to the text option, to my caption layer. Then I'm going to right click and I'm going to select blending options. And I just want to add a drop shadow to this one. Yeah, change it to normal, increase it. Yeah, so just play around this effect and yeah, you see something that works best for you. I think this is cool. And then I just click OK. All right, so next up, I'm going to add this ribbon here, right here. So I'm going to, once again, go to my file and place embedded. And I'm going to bring this in the ribbon, drag it in like so, resize it. And I'm going to take my text tool and type in the word "he is risen." So I'm going to go for a Montserrat for this one. Let me go for a Montserrat medium italics. Or should I go for a bold? Okay, let me make it bold. Semi-bold. Okay, semi-bold italics. Right, perfect. So I'm going to drag it in and bring it onto the ribbon. And I'm just going to reduce it. Now I'm going to group this and I'm going to call it ribbon, Ctrl G. Alright, so next up we are going to add the date. So I take my text tool and type in the date. Okay, drop my text tool. So just follow my entire process. So I'm going to copy here. So I'm going to copy this, change it to the same bright yellow as this. Okay. And then I'm going to change the font to irregular, not italics. And change this to semi-bold. Alright, cool. So once again, I'm going to take my marquee tool. First of all, I'm going to create a new layer, pressing this plus sign. Then I go to my marquee tool right here. Once again, and then just draw a little line. And then I go to my paint bucket tool and then just click this and then go to deselect. So I'm sure you are finding this video useful. If you are, please like the video, share this video with other designers, and of course subscribe to my channel because I post a lot of these videos every week. So I'm going to add the time. Okay, so I'm just going to duplicate this and just say 7. I'm going to expand this a bit, and then I would okay, and then I'm going to go to my rectangle to right here, and I'm going to draw a rectangle over this. And then I'm going to go to my layers option right here. Sorry, properties, and then I'm going to give it no fill. I don't want a fill. And then I'm going to come to okay, and then I'm going to go to back to properties, and then I don't want, okay, I want a stroke. Let me give it a yellow stroke, something like this, a white stroke, and then yeah, that's it. So I don't want this video to be too long, so what I'm just going to do now, for the location, I'm just going to duplicate I'm going to go to the the artboard. Okay, the address on the other one. So I'm just going to duplicate this and then rasterize it. Just come out to smart object. Okay, so I'm going to drag it into this very one. Okay, Ctrl Z. That's the address. I'm going to drag it into this very design. So to save our time, I don't want this video to be too long. All right, so our address is there. Perfect. So next up, I'm going to add the name of the host right here, which is here already. I'm just going to also duplicate this so that our video doesn't become too long. So I'm not going to duplicate, Ctrl J. By the way, to duplicate is Ctrl J. Right, so I'm going to drag it same way I did earlier and bring it just above the client's image. Yeah, so that's it.